G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. A lo-fi edition from the car today. Hard out on the road, started early after the game. What a glorious game it was too. I really bloody enjoyed that one. 2-0 to Spurs over Brentford. And look, the first 5 minutes, I'm thinking, all right. We'll get out. We'll get a stranglehold on this game sooner or later, I hope, because, you know, the impatient pod people that dwell within the vortex of misery might get the shits again. But it wasn't to be, because we dominated the other 85 minutes. It was great. I mean, Brentford did try and play, though. It wasn't like they seemed to be sitting back or anything like that. It looked like Spurs were playing a 4-4-2, and I like 4-4-2. Yeah, from the 5th minute to the end, it was all Spurs. There was so much to enjoy about that game. Big Vic, sharp as a tack in between the sticks as usual, and the amount of double teaming that Romero and Van der Ven were doing at centre half last night. There was one where it was like Romero kind of shepherded him. I've forgotten who the Brentford player was. Like shepherded the guy towards Van der Ven's zone of fuck you, because he knew Van der Ven would come in and do the tackling. And it's exactly what happened. So I mean, the understanding between Romero and Van der Ven just keeps getting better and better and better. It's a great partnership. Midfield, like Archie Gray, man. Archie Gray. He's got a good head on his shoulders, that young man. But I mean, the same with him and a few other players. I'll get onto the negative stuff a bit later. There's nothing to do with the team, as you might guess. And Jarvey. There you go. I mean, no one had a shit game, did they? No one had a shit game. Most of the players had a really on-it game. Jed Spence, brilliant. Porro back to crossing, doing that properly. That was good. But Jarvey, I'm so happy for him, man. I'm so happy for... I'm always happy for players like Jarvey and Richarlison, who's also having a bit of a purple spell at the moment, that they come through all this unnecessary adversary that the fans put on these people. I mean, how good was Jarvey last night? And the thing that excites me about him is that, like, our attacks, our big attacks, they were all different. There was a lot of variety in the way we were creating danger up the Brentford end of the pitch last night. I say last night, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, the kickoff here, so I'm a bit tired having my triple espresso coffee hit. Yeah, just the variety in play, and you only get that, I think, when you're starting to have an understanding. And I think Thomas Frank was saying that after the game about clicking, and for me that's a really big deal. When you've got a team that's clicking and playing football instinctively, you're going to beat one of the well-drilled Sergeant Major sides any day, no matter how good they are. You know, football always wins, and I'm enjoying what I've seen, and I've been able to see this progression. And I've said before that it looked to me like Ange and Frank were kind of attacking the game in opposite ways, but I think both of their end results end up fairly similar. Like, we're playing with a high line, we're aggressive and all that sort of stuff, but Ange was more getting the front, scoring goals, and then mop it up at the back, whereas I think Frank has been making us more solid, more hard to beat. I mean, we have shipped a few goals in the last few games, but that's an aberration. Don't worry about that. And we showed it again last night. We defended awesomely and attacked so much with the ball. I mean, it's 2 good goals as well. You had Richarlison. That was like a good team goal. Jarvey, again, up there. Perfect cross. Richarlison, unmissable. Well, you say unmissable, but he had to get his arse in the right spot. So I don't hear any clowns on the internet saying, it's just a tap in. How many fucking goals you scored in the Premier League or ever? Eh? So well done, Richie. Well done, Richie. He's Johnny on the spot at the moment. How many's that? 4 goals in 5 games, something like that. Not doing bad at all. So we had a good goal from Richarlison, and then we were 2-0 up before half time, wasn't it? How good was that? Was it 2-0? I can't even remember. It was all a bit hazy. Hey, Harvey, man, I think he got did he start? I think he started, if I'm counting it, he started that run from our area, from our half of the pitch. Might have been marginal, but bollocks to it. And an amazing goal. Well done to him. He showed that I think he's shown he's a proper team player, that guy. You know, the layoff for Richie and then scoring one like that. He's got a good mixture of selfishness and determination and knowing when it's better on for someone else. I'm liking him. And also Kudus. It was a goal, wasn't it? Fuck it, it was a goal. Of course, the commentators didn't like it. Commentators were thinking, like, what really bugs me about the commentators is they just highlight every little mistake or every imperfection. So on the Kudus disallowed goal, commentator's first reaction was, "Oh, what was Odegaard doing touching it there?" It's like, fuck off, mate. Like, who the fuck are you? And we never used to get that with old commentators, did we? Never used to get that. It would be, John Motson, close there by Archibald. It wouldn't be, Archibald, you should have fucking got that in, you useless, you know? And like, I thought we'd score a few more in the second half, but hey, you can't be too greedy. That puts us back in the top half of the table, and it was good to see Arsenal lose. I think they fucked up their league race already, whereas the treble's still on for the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest team the Galaxy's ever seen. I think we're going to get better and better. Like, it might be still 2 steps forward, 1 step back. We'll see how we go against Slavia Prague in the midweek game in the Champions League. Because don't forget, we are a champion. We won a fucking trophy 5 months ago. You know. No, I loved it. It was a really bright, sharp performance, and all the things. You know, the main things that I think one of the main thing, like the last few games, why it hasn't gone our way is our passing has been a bit off, and so that ends up with you giving the ball away quite a bit. But it's a fixable thing. It's not like the whole team shit. I mean, you know, if you've been regular viewers of the pod people on the Spursosphere recently, I mean, good luck with backtracking this load of shite, you fuckers. You useless white and cockheads. You know, because I'm aware of everything. You know, Frank's out of his depths. You know, Frank's shit. You know, the pint-sized Pinochet, what did he say? Because he likes to edge his bets. Because all these pricks care about is they don't want to be caught out to say something that you can definitively say is wrong, and they weasel their way out of it all the fucking time. That's all they give a shit about is, I'm right. Well, you're not right. You're not morally right, because none of you fuckers support the team properly. I mean, yeah, the pints, the micro Mussolini, what did he say? He said, I'm not Frank out, but he's not a good fit for the team. I mean, what the fuck does that absolute brain-dead nonsense fucking mean? I've heard Richarlison shit, Xavi shit, our summer was shit, everything's shit, and look what's happening. So, all you pricks out there that have painted yourselves into a corner on X and on YouTube, and the ones that are going to the ground that are booing our players during the game, sit on that. Have a good sit on that and enjoy the pleasure of a hippie digit. Because you bastards, this win has got nothing to do with any of you lot. And I know if we stumble again, you're all going to be on their fucking case again. But for now, I'm going to enjoy seeing a little bit of backtracking, a little bit of trying to weasel in your way out of it. No, I didn't really mean that everything was fucked. You know, I suppose some people are saying it's only Brentford and all that. Oh, these people, they're nothing more than a fucking, you know, it's just and then shit. They're like a mouth and an arsehole and a tube in between, and that's all the fucking use they are. In fact, worms are more useful on the pitch than this lot. At least they keep the soil nice and aerated. This lot is just Freud would have a field day with these people. But as far as the true believers out there, it was a good win for us, eh? Isn't it good, eh? I hope some of you maybe could be converted to the side of the light, where you support your team through thick and thin, win, lose or draw, And when you get a performance and a result like that, it just feels really good because you've been on the journey, you haven't turned your back on them, you've done whatever you can in any small way to bring the team up, not squash them down. Now, there is a fan out there who's gone a whole hog on this. He's actually written a book, which it's on my reading list. I haven't read it yet, but I'll tell you why I'm interested in this. His name's Harvey Burgess, and the title of his book is The More Trauma Than Triumph, The Life of a Spurs Fan. So I'm sure he's just doing a bit of ironic stuff about, you know, being a Spurs fan and the ups and downs. Now, it's got some good reviews on Amazon. It's 5 out of 5 so far. And the reason why it's piquing my interest is because the foreword is done by Steve Perryman. And Steve, I mean, obviously Steve's no mug, that goes without saying. I don't think he just writes forewords for any old donkey. So I assume that Harvey Burgess passed Steve's character test. And if you pass Steve Perriman's character test, then that's a book worth reading. I've got a few more on my list. But look, it's on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. And when I get through Julie Welsh's books, I've got Steve Perriman book. It's on the list. It's on the list, Harvey. But don't wait for me, everyone, to read it. If Steve's done it, go and do yourself a favour, go and get it. And it's good to see a big spread of Steve Perriman in the programme against the Brentford game that I got tipped off on. Lovely little spread celebrating the career of Steve. I believe he was at the game yesterday. And yeah, I think things are on the way up to Spurs. So good luck with Harvey and his book. But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Slavia Prague in just what is it? It's Sunday today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've got 3 days, and I will be doing a watch along. I'll be back on tip-top watch along duty on 7 o'clock. So if you want to watch a fan and not a pod person, you know, mouth and anus tube dude that just shits on our team all the time, check it out. We'll have a load of fun, win, lose or draw. We'll cheer on the Spurs. I reckon it's going to be 5-0. I reckon Brentford, we were going to beat them 5-0. I think we're going to beat every team 5-0. We're closing the gap on the top to Arsenal as well. They buggered it up. 11 points ain't fucking nothing. Well, I mean, they were 11 points in front at some point, in front of Man City. Man City have clawed their way back. Oh, unlucky Arsenal. But Tottenham, the dark horse of the season, the treble's on. We're coming to get you, fuckers. Till next time. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.